Hello, my little champs. Today we are beginning with a very interesting, rather yummy lesson of Standard 6, and that is food. Where does it comes from? Before coming to the topic, students, answer few of my questions today. What did you eat today? What you ate yesterday? Or what you ate day before yesterday? Students, you eat a variety of food items, I know, daily. And now, since you are in a lockdown state, staying safe at home, your mothers cook a variety of delicacies daily. So, you are enjoying a variety of foodstuffs. You all have enjoyed recess timing in your school. Your friends bring variety of food items in their lunch boxes, and by sharing your tiffins or lunch boxes, you enjoy the delicacies. So, the first topic of today is food variety. You can see here food variety. The first picture is your all-time favorite, and that is idli sambar and chutney. The second one is your favorite dosa, and the third one is a list of food items of a healthy balanced diet. It is including everything, including milk, the cereals, the broccoli, and all healthy stuffs. Fruits are there, okay? And lastly, oh my god, your all-time favorite, the yummiest of all, you can say, vada pav, right? So students, there seems to be so much variety in the food that we eat, but what are these food items made up of? Think about the rice cooked at home. It's made up of just two material or ingredients, that is raw rice and water. On the other hand, many ingredients are needed to prepare vegetable curry, that is different kinds of vegetables, salts, spices, oil, etc. So if you talk about food items like roti, chapati, it is made up of ingredients like atta, flour and water. However, dal is made up of pulses, water, salt, ghee or oil and necessary spices. Now coming to the next subtopic, and that is the food materials and their sources. So it may be easy for us to guess the sources of the ingredients listed in the table below. Let us go to the activity. You can see the food items, the respective ingredients needed to make the food item, and what are their sources. Sources refer to where do they come from. Are they coming from a plant origin or are they coming from an animal origin? Okay. So first of all, idli. Idli is having ingredients like rice, urad dal, salt, right? Definitely rice is a plant source. It is coming from plants. Urad dal is also coming from a plant source. If I talk about a chicken curry, it has ingredients like chicken, necessary spices, and you can use either oil or ghee for frying it up, and water. In this, chicken is definitely an animal source. Oil or ghee, oil if you are using a vegetable oil like a groundnut oil, safflower oil, okay, sunflower oil, they all are coming as a plant source. Whereas ghee is made or extracted out of milk, and milk we obtain from animals, so cows or buffaloes, so it is an animal source. Kheer, the sweet dish, it is made up of milk, rice and sugar. Milk is an animal source, whereas rice is a plant source. So what do we conclude from this activity, students? Plants are the sources of food ingredients like grains, cereals, vegetables and fruits. Animals provide us with milk, meat and eggs. Cows, buffaloes and goats are the common animals which give us milk. Now the next subtopic is the plant parts and the animal products used as food. The students, you all are aware of the different parts of the plant. Which are they? Yes, you are correct. The roots, stem, leaves, flowers and fruits are the main parts of the plant. Students, each and every part of the plants are rather useful. Different parts of different plants are used as food materials by human beings. If I talk about this diagram, beetroot, radish, carrot, turnip, all of you have eaten this some or the other time. They are nothing but the roots of the plant. If I talk about this is pudina or mint, we call it as. It is used for making chutneys, okay. It is used in decoctions, syrups also. So this is nothing but leaf of a plant, and that is used for as a source of food, okay. If we talk about the leafy vegetables like methi, spinach, they are leaves. Fruits, if we talk, fruit, we eat a variety of fruits like apple, banana. Now, sometimes 2 or more parts of the plants are also useful or edible. Example, if I talk, mustard, rai, this mustard, you use it for राई का तेल जो बोलते हैं हम, कच्ची घनी, right? So that is used for making oil. The seeds are used for making oil. Of the same plant, the leaves of that plant are used for making vegetable, sarson da saag, right? So there are plants whose 2 or more parts are also useful simultaneously to us. If we talk about honey, do you know where this honey comes from? Yes, you are correct. Honey is secreted by honey bee, okay, and honey bees make honey by going from one flower to another, just sucking up the nectar and storing it and converting into a delicious honey. So this again is an example wherein the part of the plant that is flower is useful for us and is edible. You know, honey is having high medicinal property. It is very good for our health. So different parts of the plant are useful and are used as the products for food. So students, today we can conclude about that different parts of the plants are useful for us. There are the variety of foods that we take made up of different types of ingredients. They come from different sources. It can be a plant source, it can be an animal source, and depending on the source they come from, it provides us with the different types of nutrients. So some homework for you. You are supposed to name 5 plants and their parts that we eat.